Okay, everybody, welcome back for another battle report here. We're going to do a just a regular skirmish here. This is not anything that's connected with a world campaign, just something that we're going to kill time with. This is going to be an 850 point battle. We're going to do to the death. We'll do Lords of Battle so that when your heroes kill another hero in combat, they get a might back if they're in the battle. So we'll go over Brandon's army. He's doing a combination of Harad and goblins. Of course, you always got to have goblins. So we'll go warband by warband here. His first warband is kind of a mix of creatures here. You want to kind of go over these and explain what you got down here?
Yeah, we have a goblin captain here with a shield. We have two cave trolls, dwell in the dark, some bats, 2 spiders, and 3 wargs.
Okay. So we'll move around here to this side. Your next warband is right here. We'll go ahead and zoom out. Alright, so what you got there?
Okay, so this next one is the Knight of Umber.
Okay.
With 12 Black Numenorian.
Okay.
And then over here we have Harajan Chieftain.
Okay.
With 12 Warriors of Karna.
Okay.
And of course the Goblin King.
Alright, so we've got down here this last warband. Got the Goblin King there.
With his 12 Goblin Warriors.
Okay, so what's your total model count there?
Total model count is 49.
49 models. Okay. Just got some pictures there of some of his guys. Alrighty. So we'll go ahead and move on to my side of the table and we'll go over my 850 points. Okay, so for my side of the battlefield, I have 2 warbands here. A warband obviously of Gondor Rangers in the rear with Damrod leading them, and then a warband up front of Warriors of Minas Tirith with shields. On this side I have an allied warband here on the end. You can see him. Let me move around here. Sorry about that. Right there you can see Boromir from the Fellowship. On this side here, in the center, I have a warband of Fountain Guards with 2 Knights of Minas Tirith flanking. I have Syrian, Boldest of the Bold, leading that warband. Up on that ledge there is Fellowship Legolas. And my last hero is Treebeard. So I've got Treebeard on this flank. Looks like he's going to go throw some goblins around. So that's it, 800 points each. Give you a shot of the battlefield here. Zoom out. And you can see that's the layout. Like I said, Lords of Battle here, so we're just going to go ahead and fight till somebody breaks. And then start throwing curse checks, and the first person that hits 25% flees the field, and we'll tally up battle points. So we'll go ahead and do this 850 point skirmish and go ahead and get on to round 1. Okay, so after round 1, evil and good are moving here. I pulled my line back a little bit. He's moving his Numenorians up. I lost 3 Fountain Guard with shields to Warriors of Karna ranged weapons. So he rolled his 6 and then a 4 to wound with a strength 2 bows. So he had a pretty amazing round there. On my shots here with my Rangers of Gondor back here, they shot into the Numenorians and only killed 1. So right now evil is winning, but we'll see what happens when we clash ranks here. So we'll go ahead and update here round 2 after moves. Okay, so this is round 2. I called a heroic combat with Boromir here. If you can see, Boromir is fighting that warg there, along with 2 Rangers of Gondor beside him. And we have a Knight of, or a Warrior of Minas Tirith also basing with a Ranger of Gondor supporting with Spear. So I have 3 attacks with Boromir, 3 Rangers of Gondor, and 1 Minas Tirith Warrior against 1 attack on the warg. Boromir I'm going to call his white dice. So we're going to go ahead and roll that here on this sheet of paper. So we got the sheet of paper here. So we'll go ahead and roll. I said Boromir has a white dice, but I got my 6 with the blue dice. So the warg would roll He got a 1. So I win that fight. He is trapped. He can't back out, so these dice are double. So Warg's defense?
Dead.
Dead? Okay, so Boromir is white. I think the 5 might have got it. Strength, that's a wound. So that will kill the Warg. Okay, so the Warg is dead now. So if we go back over here to the heroic combat that Boromir called. So now that the Warg is dead, Boromir and anybody who was basing that Warg can move into another combat. So that Warg is gone. So Boromir is going to move up here, base these bats. Okay? I can move these guys into the combat too. So they have spears, so I'm going to over the shoulder on him. And he will over the shoulder on Boromir. This guy's not going to have a 6-inch move to get all the way around to hit that bat on the other side. So these guys are effectively out of the fight because they can't move. So now Evil will go. And they choose which combats. But we'll go ahead and figure out what's going to happen now. But hopefully Boromir can get those bats out of there. Zoom in here and get some of this battle going on down here. While Brandon's measuring his dudes. We got lots of fights this turn. Boromir called a heroic move because Evil won priority for the 4th turn in a row. So we did call a heroic, but here comes the Black Númenóreans and the Nazgûl. So we'll see what happens here at the end of this turn. Go ahead and get another shot from this side here. Some of the battle that is. Look at that little fountain guard under the wing of that dweller. He's just like, oh, I shall fight in the shade. Okay, end of this turn. A couple of key points. The Knight of Umber sapped will on Treebeard. Treebeard took a gamble and failed. And it was a channeled sap will, so he was going to lose all of his will. So I actually wound up wasting all my might on it. Probably shouldn't have done that, but we'll see if that pans out or not. So Treebeard is now out of might, but he still has will to resist spells. On this side, Boromir won his troll fight, but didn't strike any wounds. But these other guys down here in the front, these warriors of Minas Tirith, that troll rolled a 5, they rolled 6s, and they got 3 6s to wound. So we did kill a cave troll that turn. So we'll go ahead and move on to turns at 5 now. Turn 6 probably. So we'll go ahead and update after this turn. Okay, end of this turn. Evil came up with some big moves. So on this side you can see the troll and the dweller had some hurls. They hurled one guy towards Boromir, knocked him down. You see that guy way over there. He landed, survived, but he wound up killing 2 guys, including my cav, as he flew through the air, and he struck a wound on Boromir as he did. The dweller, if you look over in that way, you see my guy's laying down prone there. He flew that guy 4 inches, killed 2 models that way. So Treebeard hurled his model over there, knocked prone the Knight of Umber and one of those Black Númenóreans, but yeah, it's definitely a throwing round for sure. So there's a lot of action that turn. I'm pretty close to breaking now. I think Brandon is still a little bit of ways from breaking, but we'll go ahead and see what happens after this turn here, and we'll give you an update. Lots of flying guys through the air. Last round is what killed me. Alright, so that's it. It's game. Brandon called a heroic with his Goblin King. Didn't throw snake eyes this particular game with him. And based up my guys, and I failed 3 courage checks on my footman because I couldn't call stand fast with my heroes because he based me. So that's it. Evil wins. And Treebeard's standing out there with no might. I think of all the moves I did wrong in this battle was burning all that might on Treebeard to try and protect his will. I should have just let the will go and kept his might. So, I mean, I had enough heroes out there that you could only transfix 1 hero a turn, and I shouldn't have worried about Treebeard anyways with his defense 8. So it's kind of a mistake on my end. But excellent use of monsters that game. I mean, you were just hurling dudes all over the place, and yeah, it just got too costly. It kept knocking my heroes prone, and I'd have to burn priority or burn might just to stand them up again. So it's kind of crazy. Any thoughts on what you do different, or?
Yeah, the goblins didn't get to fight until the end of the game, so that was kind of rough. They were over here scared of Treebeard because that's where he set them up, so they came back around here, and they're really slow, so it took them 5-6 turns to actually fight these guys.
Yeah. Oh, there's Legolas still over there. I think he shot 6 of your bowmen.
Yeah. He did it pretty good.
Actually, he was the only one that shot your bowmen, so you only have 5, so he shot 7 bowmen.
Yeah, sacrificing the wargs and the bats and basically the spiders, like all of my long distance guys, was not the right play. But you know, if I run these guys in, they get. I don't want these guys to die to shots, and I've had that happen before, and they're on defense 6.
Oh, with range.
Yeah, so okay. I don't have a whole lot of options on what I can do with these guys. I got to get them in. I got to get. If I get into contact with your guys, then you guys can shoot. And then these guys can just move at will. So yeah, I mean, I sacrificed the wargs.
You got them in base contact,
yeah.
But
the bats. The bats was the wrong thing. I should have just sacrificed the wargs. That would have only been 24 points, and put the bats 35 in their ability to help me win my fights.
Yeah,
huge.
Plus sapping. Boromir did burn all of his might to get those bats out of there and kill that one troll on his own. So I mean He was awesome as usual, but I mean, once he ran out of might with the Nazgul still out there, he's just as deadly. So he didn't do much after that.
Well, that's when I thought the game was over. When you took down my troll without him even doing anything, I was in this game, and both of my spiders basically didn't do anything. Yep. And that's 60. That's over 100 points right there, just gone. That didn't do anything.
Yeah, yeah, it killed a lot of high up value points, but it came down to model count. So
yeah, the goblins really, and it's weird. They came in, and you're right. They threw 6s. That's what they do. Yeah. that's my favorite.
That's Brandon. He throws 6s on those goblins. They didn't even have shields. They were defense 4. They ran in. They killed 3 tower guard. The tower guard just were like they're too powerful. So, anyways, good game, Brandon. Hope you guys all enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more battle reports. We should be doing the minus tier siege here soon. So that's going to be an all-day deal. So that should be pretty epic. Probably about 3,000 to 3,500 points worth of models on the field. So it should be good. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.